Hello guys, and welcome back to the Vietnam campaign here in Victoria 2, the historical project mod. Senussi is revolting, and it's going to make Libya that lovely shape that they have in real life. So that's happening. In the previous episode we became spared by the French. We have still yet to learn whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing, but surely enough at some point we will learn. We annexed Champasak, which was originally a Siamese or Thai vassal state. So I guess they were a Laos nation, but now we have annexed them, and hopefully by the end of the game we will assimilate them into the glorious Vietnamese culture. Yeah. Also, did these guys get slavery? They did. Did I even get a choice whether or not I wanted slaves here? Because I don't want slaves here, for the record. Because usually the only argument I can find for slavery is that it's good to have it, as like France benefits from slavery, because then they can conquer Africa and gain a bunch of African slaves in Africa, because those people will never work in industry anyways, and as a result they produce more output if you have them enslaved. Ah yes, that's when you know you're playing Paradox games, when you're like discussing the economics of slavery. But, you know, in comparison, in this campaign I will most likely abolish slavery though, so for once we're actually gonna have a decent campaign. In comparison to the previous... Well, I guess the previous campaign was Belgium, and I never had slavery as Belgium. Or maybe I did, because I did go fascist, I don't remember. Regardless though, in the Grand Colombia campaign I remember I kept slavery around, which was useful. But I don't think it's going to be that useful as Vietnam, because I don't think Vietnam is going to be colonizing Africa anytime soon. Or I don't know. Could we invade Africa? That could be kind of fun, actually. Establish Vietnamese Somaliland? Or I don't know, Madagascar? That would be kind of lol. Yeah, the French hate them. Yeah, look at that. We can just swoop in and take a state off them. But we don't have any boats, so right now that's not going to happen. And I want to prioritize taking over Luang Prabang, which means we have to sit on our butts and do nothing for a while. I mean, I guess if we wait until we westernize, it would actually be a lot cheaper. Though the earlier I get them, the more assimilation we can get by the end of the game. So there are many things that will have to be taken into consideration here on whether or not I want to annex them. Of course, if I do annex them before I civilize, I will get them as a state rather as a colony. I'm pretty sure I got... Yeah, all of these states are... Are they? Yeah, they're states. They're just not cored. Where do you even see that? I guess... Oh shit. More reactionaries. That's not a lot of reactionaries though. Let's see here. Can we do reforms? Yes, education reform. Or basic education, yes. Reform system. Gain plurality and extra education efficiency. Bam. We're now halfway to westernization. Ooh, we can do a thing. We can change our national value. Yes, that could be useful, because right now we have a shitty ass national value. We have tradition, which reduces our research points by 10%. It does give us some mobilization size and stuff, but I don't think that's too valuable. Can do... Oh man, we can do all of these. Why? National confusion. Oh, we can just do whatever you want. I might actually have to alt-tab out here and see what I can get, because I think it's like a... I think this is a pop demand mod feature. Oh, you can actually see what they give you here. Oh, okay. Nice little interface there. Tax efficiency. Commerce. Equality gives us... Ooh, assimilation rate plus 10. Whoa, I like that. Immigration attraction, that's not super useful. But that 10% assimilation rate, that could be nice. The ideal of liberty. That does not look super nice. Wasn't there... Yeah, autocracy. What does that give us? Ruling party support. And extra mobile... Yeah, that's not good at all. I mean, looking at this thing... The ideal of equality seems like it's the best thing. Look at that! Look at me! I'm actually doing a nice campaign. We're gonna have like a nation of equality, no slavery. Man, this is gonna be a great campaign. Except for the fact that we intend to do our best to forcefully assimilate everyone into this Vietnamese culture, but you know, that's fine. Pubs will be slightly more socialist. Not necessarily a big problem. Right, so I looked it up on the pop demand mod wiki, but I think maybe this mod has a different system, because I have access here to certain ideals that you shouldn't have if you were playing pop demand mod. So I think we're just gonna click on the one that looks the best, which is the equality one, because that assimilation rate looks nice. Social reform desire is good. Overall, a bunch of neat bonuses. So we're gonna do that. Oh jeebus, that will piss people off. Well, so be it. Yeah, pubs will be slightly more socialist. So in general, we're gonna get angry people who want socialism, but that's fine though, because that just means we can get more reforms when that time comes. So I think that will work out in our favor. Also, that means we got rid of the tradition thingy that made it so that we lost research points. So even if we lose 1% research points from this little national confusion thing, that is still much better than having the old national tradition thing we had. But yeah, rebels. I spent so much time on the interwebs that I almost forgot. But now they are dead. Okay, so a new event has popped up. It is the Request Missionaries event, or decision. Which is interesting. I don't think I want to do that, because if we read what it says here, it says that we can request missionaries. They'll show up and, you know, because missionaries, or Christian missionaries in general, I guess, tend to know how to read and shit, they can help us gain literacy and read and stuff. But they will also convert your people to Christianity. It says here that it has the potential of permanently changing our religion. I don't know where it actually says what our primary religion is, or if countries even have a primary religion in this game. I mean, I think they do, because if we look into population, you can see here that Mahayana is our preferred religion, and then these Theravada are a minority. Essentially, like, the only really impact religion has in this game though seems to be that if people aren't your religion, they're much less likely to assimilate. You can see that modifier. Yeah, it's up there. Minus 0.2%. Does not belong to dominant religion. So the fact that these Asian minor dudes are Muslims is a problem. So if we end up with a bunch of Catholics, I think that might be a problem. You can see that we started out with 8% Catholics. We're now down to 6.3. Although that might just be because we conquered lands off the Thai. I'm not sure though. Like, are you guys no valid target? Nobody feeling like converting? Doesn't look like it. Well, regardless, hopefully we can get some conversion going anyway at some point anyways. But yeah, so I don't think it would be useful to have a bunch of Catholics roaming around. And it does also say that it can trigger bad stuff. Like if some of our missionaries go get themselves killed, then the Great Powers might get angry. I mean, the original event that gives France the ability to conquer Vietnam is a missionary-related event. So maybe that doesn't happen if you don't click that decision. I don't know. But I think the Request Missionaries is a universal event for uncivs. I don't think it's a specific thing for Vietnam though. So I don't know if that, like, I think it's a pretty new thing. I don't know though, I've never seen it before, but I guess I haven't played uncivilized nations in quite a while. People are dying. Sure, let's make them die a bit less. Aid the starving. Those events are usually no-brainers. Like, the amount of money you have to pay to help the starving is usually so small that it's pretty much always worth going for it. Look at that, 7% literacy. Oh yes, we don't need no missionaries to help us learn how to read. We will do it all on our own. Oh, there's the socialists. They spawn in Japan, really? Well, you're not even westernized. Oh, actually they are. Wow, that was fast. Yeah, all these southern daimyos and the emperor has westernized. It's gonna give him an advantage when the time comes for the Japanese Civil War, or Boshin War, or whatever it's called. Good for them. Also, Cuba is invading Afghanistan. Also, what happened to Afghanistan? That's a blobby border. Guess they must have annexed Kunduz. Guess that's fair enough. It's a Tajik province, but, you know, Tajik are a Persian-speaking people, and or Iranian. They have an Iranian language, anyways, and so do the Pashtuns, which is the primary culture of. Yeah, look at that. Afghanistan even accepts Tajik, so yeah, that makes perfect sense then. But now they're maybe going to lose some land. What is this even? It's rare that you see this kind of stuff happen. Oh wow, okay, so it's the Afghanis who are invading. And the game even claims they're winning. So they are trying to take Alay, which is this blobby province. Oh god, that's going to make the borders hideous. But yeah, Greater Afghanistan is being formed. Right, we can now do land reform, which is a pretty darn good one. It's just 8,500 or so research points. But it gives you 15% progress in comparison to, say, military construction, which is 9,000 points, but only gives you 10, so it's a very effective reform. I guess it's to compensate for the fact that you don't get research points when conquering, when you take these reforms. I don't know, I generally have more or better experiences when it comes to getting reforms from in the economic thing. Whatever I tried to say there. The economic type of reform, I guess. Something like that. Oh shit. The day has come. The British are invading Burma. Right? Yep. The kitchen concession. How are they allowed to do that? That's bullshit. I mean... Yeah, no, we're not joining you, Burma. Sorry. So... What even is kitchen? That's the kitchen. Okay. So they're not gonna even take everything? I don't know though, this might actually be an opportunity for us. I mean, might be able to swoop in and annex Burmese Shan here. Which is this province. It's got quite a lot of people in the Shan. Maybe even some potential for assimilation? No? No minors here? Nope. Just Thais and Shans and blah blah blah. No Asian minor culture to assimilate. Look at that though, 80% Vietnamese. Away with your Lao culture. The Vietnamese are coming through. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's an event though, because I swear they just take the whole thing. I didn't think they would just take one province off Burma. Because I do assume this is an event thing. I don't know. If we should swoop in and do some annexation. I mean, the borders would look awful though, wouldn't they? I mean, even if we took southern chunk of Shan eventually off the Thai, are you no longer in the sphere? Oh no, they're not. The Americans have showed up. Wait, are the Americans sparing me as well? Because no, they're not. The Americans just really got interested in in Siam for some reason. That might be good. I'm not sure actually. It might be good. It might be bad. Could be so many things. I have no idea. I think I'm going to leave this province alone. That's tropical wood though. Is there a lot of tropical wood here? Yeah, we do have a decent bit, so I don't think we need to kill ourselves, or potentially... I don't think it's worth losing beautiful borders just to get some tropical wood. Even if tropical wood is a rather nice resource. But yeah, now they are indeed no longer... Oh, what's this? Weaken, unable to resist. So what do? Do whatever you can. Every life is precious. Sure. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of deaths. Wow. Okay. But yeah, do everything we can. Yeah, I don't know. Should we invade Burma? Should we not invade Burma? These are the questions that I have to deal with. I mean, no, I really don't see a good way to annex this guy or to take land off him without everything looking ugly. Alright, the Dutch are invading Aceh, which means that our alliance with them is over. Sorry. Oh, 3 prestige. I like that prestige. It's hard to get it's hard to get prestige as an unciv, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, we should dissolve our alliance with Luang Prabang, because I do think we should invade them soon. Yeah, we don't get any truces in this game from breaking alliances. We can also get another reform. I think we're gonna go for improved transportation. Yeah, that's just a lot of farming and mining efficiency. I don't see any of these other factories giving any massive boosts like that. Although tax efficiency plus 10, that's not shabby either. I don't know, what is better? Maybe we'll get experimental railroad from doing that though. There's no technology to be gained here. So I think in the long term it's better to take this, because that experimental railroad technology, that'll stick with us, you know? So I think we're gonna do transportation systems. So we're now at 80%. So if we were to take like this one, which could give us exactly 20. Are there any others exact 20? No, I think that's the only option at this. Well, we could do firearm importation, which would give us a small arms factory actually. That could be nice. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for this one whenever the next reform rolls around. Luang Prabang, no. I'm really just waiting for... yeah, sure, we'll allow you again. Why not? He can potentially be useful. But yeah, I think we're gonna swoop in and annex Luang Prabang at this point. Still no rebels over here though, and that saddens me. I don't know why these bitches are so happy. They're fucking Khmer. Shouldn't they be part of Cambodia? That makes sense. Makes perfect sense. And I wish these... yeah, it looks like they're gonna get spared by the Americans. Hopefully they have some revolution or something. That's like at some point in the game, I hope they somehow get kicked out of that sphere of influence, so that I can take this province. Because if I don't take that province, I'm gonna have this like hole in my nation, and that will not do. For those wondering, I will also at some point want to integrate Cambodia, which means that I'll have to release them and then do a conquest casus on them. But I think that's gonna be worth it actually, just to, you know, make sure the borders look all good. Because everyone knows that that's the only thing that matters. Sorry for somewhat burping there. Right, let's wait for the magical number. Magical number, we're waiting. Kulturkampf pumped up in my face to prevent it. What is this? Kill... yeah, oh yeah. It's not Vietnamese. Yeah. Kill the not Vietnamese people. That I do support. I mean, obviously, right? It's like... there should be a subreddit for shit Victoria 2 players say. I think there is a subreddit for what Crusader Kings say, but I don't think there is a one for Victoria 2. You could get a lot of weird quotes taking shit you say during a Victoria 2 campaign out of context. Yeah, let's do conquest. Ooh, and let's praise and hope that we get that sweet reduced infamy. Yeah, no we didn't. Oh, come on. Well, it's not like we have anything else to conquer anyways, but still, that's just lame though. I mean, fuck's sake. Couldn't you try and be a little bit nice? Doesn't look like the game could have done that. Training post, no. Jesus, that's a lot of infamy. Oh well, now we can annex them. God damn it, that pisses me off. Conquest. Cambodia would join, but I mean, obviously they would join. I'm always like, ooh, who's this ally who wants to join me? And I was like, oh yeah, it's my vassal. I forget. Alright. Annex, quickly now. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of attrition. Yeah, maybe sending all these thousands of troops in here wasn't very smart, but whatever. There it is. Borders are now slightly smoother. That makes me very happy. But they are still not ultimately smooth. Still need to get rid of this bullshit down here, and I mean, if I can get rid of this crap, then we'll have a nice nation going, I think. I don't know what I would want to do after that, but we are still far away though from achieving what I want here. Also, yeah, Japan united, for those who didn't notice. Well, I mean, it's understandable if you didn't notice, as I, strictly speaking, never actually told anyone. As it happened off screen. I mean, I didn't see it either myself though. It was just a pop-up. Because we can... ooh, hey! Afghanistan actually won that war. And they have now blobbed. They have established the Empire of Greater Afghanistan. It's like a Pashtun Tajik union. You know? It's kind of nice, actually. Yeah. The Persians over here getting assimilated into Pashtun culture. God knows who the Hazara are, though. Who are the Hazara? Why don't they become Pashtun? So the ethnicity map mode looks good. Also, yeah, we don't need to... Oh shit, I never did fund the army. Well, we don't need that much admin anymore, though. But yeah. Well, I guess these places here are Kyrgyz, but... Also, by the way, in the first episode I made a guess that this was Turkmenistan. I'm pretty sure I said that. And it looks like I was correctly. Yeah, I was correctly, but my grammar, on the other hand, was not correct. But yeah, I think I made a correct guess there. I completely forgot to actually check that once I got into the game, but whatever. Oh shit, the governor sends a letter. So the opium problem is making someone in the government salty, and they sent a letter of complaints to the French. But we will of course apologize for this nonsense, because we really need to stay friendly with the French. Especially since I did kick them out of a couple of ports that, or I don't know. I got those events that threatened to reduce my production and stuff by a lot. So that did piss off the French a bit. Anyways, should I maybe swoop in here and kill these guys? I don't know. Also, can we westernize now? Nope. We're really close though. I think we're gonna end the episode on that note. Well, we're gonna end it when we westernize, that is. But yeah, I think we're gonna go kill these reactionaries. I'm not really... I don't feel like I'm ready yet to give up control of Cambodia. So let's kill these guys. Because we can just do it by the decision later on. Can we do the thing now? Nope. Close though. It's actually gonna cost us 10,000 monies, but... What is the currency in this game? I see that symbol there. I recognize it, but I don't remember exactly what it is. Regardless though, let us wait. Can we get more units? Yes, we can. Let's get some more infantry, just because I don't feel like building shitty cavalry when I know we're soon going to be able to get, you know, good cavalry. It's weird though, like the Siamese or the Thai, they don't really have any... they don't seem to get any reactionary rebels. I guess they haven't really gone too far into westernization yet. They're really slow for some reason. But I really want them to get... I want the population of Siam to be angry, so that this place will rebel. And let me clean up my borders. Anyways, let's go for firearms production. Which just puts us to 100% westernization. And now we're gonna fully embrace Western ideas. There we are, embrace westernization. Our country is blah blah blah. Wagons west. So that gives us a baby boom. It removes... Ah, okay, so it actually does remove opium problems. Okay, so I guess those events weren't as bad as I thought. Get experimental railroad... Oh man, so much nice stuff. And now we can release Cambodia when the time comes. So yeah, Grand Cambodia independence. Oh damn, we actually do lose a decent bit of prestige by doing that, but we will do it eventually. But we need to wait until we have sufficiently low infamy. Although, now that we're civilized, I think we should actually be able to take this guy for just 10 infamy. Because we should get access to the established protectorate Casus Belli. Sadly though, that does mean that this will not become a state. But there are some Vietnamese people hiding out here. So we might be able to turn it into a state. I mean, not like we have any colonial power, but if we can bump ourselves up to secondary power status, then we could. Let's also change the... Sign the Geno Convention. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. No, let's cancel that so we don't get that pop-up or highlight or whatever you want to call it. Alright, reforms. So what kind of reforms do we have? We have open borders. That's good. We need to get more rights though. I mean, in general, it looks like, yeah, all of our stuff is just shit. We do have some conscription though. That's nice. Got 2-year draft. Which actually is the Well, since we're not in the Americas, we could potentially go even further up. But yeah, I think there's a couple of things we need to get rid of immediately. We need to get rid of slavery, we need to get rid of serfdom, we need to get down to debtors' prisons, and yeah, a lot of stuff needs to be done. But that will be for the next episode. So there we are! We actually survived. The French didn't annex us. I'm surprised, like, I don't know, there wasn't even any pop-up. There was just nothing. I mean, maybe it was because I didn't click the request missionaries button. I don't know. But we're now the glorious civilized nation of Vietnam. And yeah, thanks so much for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.